Greetings, family. Welcome back to another episode of Through the Looking Glass. I am your amazing host, Key, the Freak Show Babe, and Starseed Oracle. And for today's insightful, intuitive messages, I have for you the understanding and the reminder that there is a difference in between commitment and devotion, and also the concept of free will, destiny, and fate. So this kind of all ties into each other. Um, when you are on your destiny path or your fated path, a lot of times we tend to feel like it's an illusion, um, that we don't have free will. But free will, in this sense, is the choice to choose our destiny path, the thing that we are destined for. And this looks like things that are on our plate or on our mind, on our hearts, imprinted on our souls by default, ends up on our hearts, that we just can't seem to let go of the idea of not achieving. So like, if you have a desire, and it's truly aligned with you and it's your desire and it's your thing, you've done the work to look within yourself, or you have an inkling, maybe you want to be an artist, or maybe you've always wanted to share your creative work with the world and use that and let that be your way of um, making a living or whatever it is. Um, that's your destiny path. That is a divinely guided, divinely inspired thing that is on your, that's imprinted on your soul, imprinted on your soul blueprint. And sometimes we can even see inclinations of this stuff in our astrological charts, depending on which one you use. And you'll have this desire. The fated path, the fated understanding is living life on autopilot. It's allowing yourself to give into the fears that you face on a daily basis. The fears of, I'm not good enough, or this isn't gonna work, or there's no way I can make a sustainable income selling art, or drawing pictures, or doing tattoos, or being a fitness coach, or being a spiritual teacher. Whatever that thing is, you will be clouded by a lot of fear and a lot of doubt and a lot of, this isn't going to work, which will keep you running life on autopilot. It'll keep you going back to um, places and situations where you don't actually fit, but because you don't have that deep belief, that deep seated knowing, and that faith that it will work for you, that this is aligned for you, then you won't accomplish it. And I know I've been talking about things like artistry and creative endeavors, but this also looks like wanting to become a doctor, or wanting to become a lawyer, an attorney, like whatever it is that's on your life, wanting to have a family, like these things, there's always a way for you to achieve the thing that you set out to achieve. People wanted to go in space, was told that not everyone could be an astronaut, and lo and behold, in this day and age, if you make enough money, if you win the lotto, or if you do A, B, and C, or if you have just simple faith, you may end up on a SpaceX flight. You may end up on Jeff Bezos' flight, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you apply these limitations, or no, you allow yourself to be rooted in fear and not rooted in faith. And this is how you end up in your fated life versus your destiny life. Your destiny is not that far off from what you're thinking it should be. The issue comes into play when you start looking at what other people are doing. If you see other people excelling in their life and you think, wow, I want that, you have lost the plot. Your role should be to look within, to go to God, to go to your understanding, to find out what's on your blueprint, what's your unique destiny, what's your life purpose, what's your life path. What are you actually supposed to be doing with your life? Because it's not destiny swapping and trying to steal other people's, passions and visions for themselves. And sometimes we inadvertently end up some people inadvertently fall into the phase of destiny swapping and all of this thing. It is a choice to go that route. It is 100% a choice to go that route. So if you know what that means, cool. If If you don't get it, that part, it wasn't for you. But anyway, um, when you understand your destiny path, you become devoted eventually. First, you're committed to it. You're like, yeah, this thing is, it's probably going to work. And then you hit several walls in your life, several blocks, several fears. This is where you're being requested to move out of the energy of commitment and into the energy of devotion. When you devote your life to a cause, when you devote yourself, your energy, your vision, your purpose, your passion, and your entire being to causes and things to your destiny path. This is when you actually cross the threshold and then you actually start to move forward. If you keep allowing yourself to remind yourself that you're devoted to this, you're not committed anymore, you're devoted. See, commitment means that you're losing something. You have to give up something. You have to choose something, or you lose something in the process of commitment. And this may look like I'm committed to my health and fitness goals, which means I can't have A, B, and C, D, E, F, G and still be healthy. When you become devoted, you no longer even acknowledge or even start to see the can't. You can't see the things that are no longer aligned with where you're headed. You basically shift from one path, from one timeline, from one state of energy, one state of being into another. This is how you transform your life. This is how you transform yourself. This is how you break out of that cocoon that you're in. This is how the lobster knows to go deep, deep down within so that it can shed its old skin and shell and grow another one that is more fitting, more comfortable with who they are becoming, not who they were. So, long story short, I hope this message finds you well today. I hope that whenever it reaches you, you are in the capacity of understanding the difference in between a commitment and stepping into your devoted destiny life path. Okay, guys, this is my time. If you would like to connect more with me and my energy, head over to my website, freakshowbabe.com, and check out some of my content. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Toodles.